Good evening, folks. Welcome back to yet another late night live stream here on the Diihaa channel. It is Tuesday, and tonight we're playing some more 100 Line. Hope you enjoy. Line 2. I wonder if the background in OST will change at all on the subsequent endings. Like, I'm sure the number will change, but will they go that far? Are they that crazy? Probably. I've come to expect the absolute craziest. Kodaka and friends. Ima is in his room. Let's go say hi. We gotta figure out what's going on. I rang the doorbell. No answer. Tried the doorknob, but it was locked. Ima, I know you're inside. Can we talk? Yeah, some people died, including Kako.
Hey!
I'm trying to track down the culprit, but I need something to go on. With that, a voice called out from the other side of the door. Oh, you're awake, Mr. Sumino. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can tell you. Come on, there's gotta be something. You see, I'm suspicious of you too. I think you may have been the one who killed my dear sister. What are you talking about? I didn't kill her. And in the first place, Kako, she... killed herself? Is that what you're trying to say? A preposterous suggestion. There was absolutely no reason for my dear sister to do such a thing. She had no worries, no sorrows. Even if she did develop any, she would have told me about them. I don't know, I've seen her hold some things from you before. My dear sister did not kill herself. I have no doubt she was murdered. Like I told you just now, I suspect that killer may have been you, Mr. Sumino. The only reason I haven't exacted vengeance yet is because I'm not completely sure it was you. Accidentally killing the wrong person would be playing right into the hands of the real culprit. But I might lose my sense of reason if we continue to speak much longer. Can you please leave now while I'm still in my right mind? I could sense that prolonging the conversation would lead nowhere. I refused to respond to any further attempts to talk. Great. Where else are we going? Oh, lots of people here. Let's start with you, Moko.
Huh?
Oh, you're still in the cafeteria. Don't talk to us now. We are in the midst of a very serious discussion. Nozomi just refuses to listen to reason. What's the discussion about? I still don't believe the culprit is one of us. I'm trying to tell everyone to stop being so suspicious of each other. You saw that device's total for the number of life forms in the school? Yes, but that doesn't prove the crimes are inside jobs. The culprit must have fled outside the wall of fire after stabbing Shoma. And we're trying to tell you that is not possible. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of killer who'd stop at one or two victims. They clearly said they wanted to kill everyone, both in the tape recording and that first message. But I just can't. Takumi, say something. Well, tell him, Naegi. I stammered hard because I was more in line with Kurara's way of thinking than Nozomi's. I did feel bad for Nozomi, so I decided to simply avoid committing for now. Sorry, I just remembered I have something I needed to do. Wow, dude. Gotta go, bye. Wait, Takumi. Hey, come back here, please. Way to fucking ditch your girlfriend, dude. Okay. I ignored Nozomi's pleas and quickly bolted out of the room and into the hallway. That was a whole lot of nothing. We can get anyone there. I want to talk to Ava. Curious of what she has to say. We also have to inform her that she's gonna fight with us. Takumi, long time no see. I heard you were out cold for a while. I woke up all of a sudden for some reason. I'm glad you did. Is there something I can help you with today? There's no point asking Eva about the case, so I decided to talk about something else. She has the same like little highlight streak that I do. That's gotta be significant somehow, right?
Huh?
Do you remember what you told me before? It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here, or telling the truth and joining your side. And then you said you decided to take your chances with us, right? Yes, I will no longer try to self-destruct in everyone's presence, for the reasons I previously explained. Then, will you fight with us instead? What? Vexness, the one who betrayed you, is still alive, right? By joining us in battle, you can personally take revenge against her and her underlings. Is that why Tsubasa asked to conduct a thorough investigation of my body the other day? Oh, thorough investigation. So that if I ever tried anything, your team would be able to detonate the bomb inside my body remotely. Using the device she made? Yes, but I just want to make one thing clear. I didn't ask for the device because I'm suspicious of you. It's just something that's needed to put the others at ease. Ava thought for a while about what I said. Alright, you saved my life. So if there's anything I can do to help you, I'll do it. Thank you. Unfortunately, you'll still have to wait for a while before I can let you out of here. I need to clear it with the others first. Understood. I will wait. She seems nice. I'm glad we're finally able to talk to her. Eva. Alright, let's go to Yugamu. Save the best for last. Actually, no. There's still one more person other than... Oh, these clowns. Okay. We'll actually save the best for last. Medicine, one of mankind's most eminent inventions for sustaining life and dealing death. How can I help you today, Takumi? I told Yugamu that I was investigating the case. Does that include Kako's death too? Yes, the suspicious circumstances of her death bother me as well. My main objective was to solve the attempted murder of Shoma, but that didn't mean it was my only concern. Any information that might help solve Kako's case would be more than welcome. There were other cases to think about as well, like Sirei's destruction and Gaku's murder. Whoever killed him also cut him up like Eito did. But I hadn't found any further clues to those cases despite my thorough investigation on day 24. So I decided to focus on Shoma's case first while the trail was still fresh. Is there something bothering you about Kako's case? Yes, there is. Remember her cause of death? She ingested chitrodotoxin, an extremely potent poison, when we found her. She was holding a bottle labeled TTX tightly in her right hand. That bottle was originally from this biolab. So the poison was taken from here? That would appear to be the case. Whether by Kako, who then killed herself with it, or by someone else who used it to kill Kako. Is this room open to everyone? Sure is. There's no lock on the door and the cabinets are unsecured too. Anyone could have taken anything at any time. Somebody also stole Gammafiel, plus syringes and needles to administer it. Gammafiel, the substance you used to knock out Ima on day 27. The very same. Huh? But if it's still here, it hasn't been stolen, right? There are multiple bottles here, several are missing. It didn't happen recently either. I first noticed the missing bottles on day 27. Oh. Someone put some people to sleep. When I came here to get the supplies needed to help with Ima, I saw that there were already some missing. Why would the killer do that? We don't know for sure if the killer was the one who stole them. The thing is, at the proper dilution, the substance can numb the body's pain and emotional receptors without causing loss of consciousness. Really? Perhaps that was what the thief wanted to use it for. Interesting. Alright, let's go to Shoma. Should have been you, not her. What are you guys doing here? If it isn't serial killer, talk to me. You're awake. I'm not a serial killer, so stop calling me that. Anyway, I'm investigating the identity of the culprit right now. Do you mind if I ask a few questions? Well, can you be any more shameless? The criminal's role-playing as a detective now. I'm not talking to you. I'm asking Shoma. Oh, you want to know the person who stabbed me? I've told the others a bunch of times already. I didn't get a good look at them. Wait, I thought you were sure Takumi did it. Yes, but it's not like I have any proof, so... Does that mean you didn't see the culprit when you were stabbed? No, I did see someone, but they were wearing a mask. How about the person's height or body structure? I can't be sure. They were dressed in a long black poncho thing. Long black poncho thing. Little Black Riding Hood? It was Vexness. She's hiding here. You must have seen some identifiable features. I was attacked the moment I turned around, so I'm afraid not. I screamed immediately, and before I realized it, I'd been shoved to the ground. I don't remember anything after that. I fainted after the first 2 or 3 stabs. One sec, guys. Okay. Damn. You were stabbed from the front and you still didn't see anything? So you don't even know if it was a man or woman? No. Did they say anything? Actually, I did hear something as I was being stabbed. The person kept saying, "Die, die." Then you should have been able to recognize the voice. The thing is, I didn't. Why not? Their voice had been changed with a voice changer. Voice changer, huh? Voice changer. Where have I heard that before? I swear that was brought up before. I don't remember when, though. Voice changer. So many details. Let's go to the morgue. Is this your favorite place? Hiriko, you were here the other day too. What's so interesting about this place? I wanted to investigate Kaku's body again. What about you? I'm here to investigate the case as well. As if your clumsy brain could ever bring us closer to the truth. Ouch. I'll be quiet. No, keep talking. Keep talking to me like that, please. Hiriko decided to repeat herself in a hushed voice. As if your clumsy brain.
Hey!
You know that's not what I meant. Anyway, have you already looked at Kaku's body? Yes, and the other two as well. Huh? Eito and Gaku too? Didn't we already check out Gaku's body on day 24? Yes, but something happened to make me realize I needed to check it again. I've discovered 2 surprising facts after reinvestigating Kaku's body. Surprising facts? The first concerns her cryptoglobin. Her body's been almost completely drained of it. She's been drained of cryptoglobin, but her body is still intact. It's not mummified. What? There's a cut on her ankle. Her body was likely moved somewhere and hung up for an extended time. It was returned here after being almost completely drained of cryptoglobin. When? I'll get to that later. Let me tell you about my other discovery first. Oh. So they drained her. They just took her blood after she died. Is this... Wait, I'm confused. So was this before she was taken from the morgue? Taken from the gym to the morgue, or was this after she was brought to the morgue and someone took her body in secret and just drained the blood from it? Then she flipped the body over, and what I saw flabbergasted me. What the hell? What am I looking at? Is that a hole? A ball? It's a hole. Marks of a stolen heart. What? Somebody cut a hole in her back, smashed her ribs, and dug her heart out. Why would anybody do that? Before we talk about that, check the other bodies as well. I did what I was told and flipped Ato and Gaku's bodies over, only to see the exact same marks on them, a large empty cavity on their backs. So, not just the blood, but the hearts too? Well, wait a minute, what's going on here? What indeed? Why are you so calm about this? Their hearts have been marooned from their bodies. I know. That's what I've been trying to tell you. When did this happen? When we investigated Gaku's body on day 24, his back was still intact. It was still on day 27, too. I checked Eito and Gaku's bodies when we removed Kaku's body here. Nobody had holes in their backs at that point in time. Oh, so it's post-mortem. What the fuck do they need hearts for? Cryptoglobin is in the blood, not the heart. That means it must have happened sometime after the night of day 27. The perpetrator likely did the deed to all three at the same time. That may have been when they extracted Kako's cryptoglobin as well. Who? Simple logic dictates that the culprit behind the series of events did it. But why? How should I know what the culprit is up to? Perhaps they're simply a lunatic who collects hearts as a hobby, or a gourmet who enjoys a spot of grilled myocardium with lemon on top. Hey, I enjoy hearts every now and then. Not human, but chicken heart? That shit's fire. Both examples are crazy. There's just one thing I can't seem to figure out. Why were the hearts extracted from the back? Making an opening in the chest would make removing them so much easier. Why go about it this way? To make it less obvious? They wouldn't expect people to flip the bodies over in the morgue? Neither of us could come up with anything feasible, so we decided to investigate the bodies again, but there was not a single further clue to be found. Interesting. Went to the gym last. When I stepped inside, I saw that Tsubasa and Takemaru were already there. Tsubasa, Takemaru, perfect timing. I need to ask you guys about something. What is it? Remember the voice changer you showed me in the garage the other day? Oh yeah, okay, that was the voice changer. Is it still there? Shoma told you about the culprit using the voice changer, huh? Yeah, he did. You guessed right, Takumi. The device gone missing. I knew it. The culprit stole it, huh? So they're aware of the existence of the voice changer. The likelihood that it's one of us just keeps getting higher and higher. I think so. When did you realize it was gone? On day 28, the day Shoma regained consciousness, I went to the garage to check after hearing his story and... The voice changer was already gone? Yeah, without anyone realizing. She showed us the voice changer on the afternoon of day 24, so it must have been stolen between that time and the morning of day 27 before Shoma got stabbed. What are you two doing here, though? I did a lot of thinking myself while you were out, and I just don't believe Kaku killed herself. Me too. At first, suicide seemed like the only possibility based on the situation. After listening to Hiroko, though, I started to realize how unnatural the whole thing seemed. But if she was killed, how'd the culprit get away? That's what we needed to figure out. And so here we are. Maybe there's a secret tunnel or something here that we completely missed, you know? We're all here to do the same thing then. You mean... Yes, Kaku died under such mysterious circumstances that I can't stop thinking about it. Let's check the place out together. Yeah, and we can trust each other, since all three of us here are safers. Safers? Those of us that can be safely removed from the list of suspects. Safers. Why do you say that? Do we have alibis? That's true. And thus, we began to investigate the gym. We went around knocking on walls and floors to check for hidden doors. Some time passed before Takemaru shouted at us from the stage. Hey, come over here. I found something crazy. We were standing at a corner of the stage. Boss and I hurried over.
Huh?
What in the world? No way. That really was a hidden tunnel. Or should I say a hidden ladder? I checked this place before, but I found nothing. What did you do? Told you I've got a dog's hearing. Knocked on the floor and knew right away there was an empty space underneath. And I groped around the surface, and what do you know? A rotatable handle came flipping out. Grabbed the handle, pulled it, and there you have it. Let's go see what's down there. Whoa, the school has more and more secrets. Yeah. Spooky. We slowly made our way down the long ladder. Eventually, I felt my toes touching solid ground. What I saw there was... What the fuck? Isn't this... That's the rocket they used to ship us back to the satellite, right? On day 100? You know this thing? Yeah, remember what I told you before? This is the escape pod that deploys on the last day. Uh-huh? No way. Damn. Does that mean if we can get inside, we can go to the artificial satellite? We ran to the entrance of the pod and checked the door. There was a note pinned to it. The door to this pod automatically opens on day 100. No manual override available. Despite the note, we kept looking around for a way to open it manually. However, we were unable to find anything. Nope, this thing can't be opened from outside. How about we use a crowbar to pry it open? Then the pod becomes useless because outer space is a vacuum. So we have no choice but to wait until day 100. We have to give up on the idea of boarding the pod before then. Shit. By the way, have you guys forgotten why we came down here in the first place? Of course not. We're trying to solve the locked room case, weren't we? Yeah, Hiroko and I thoroughly investigated the gym after discovering Kako's body. So there is an exit to the gym down here, but does this place connect to anywhere else? I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter, right? Because they could just pull up in here, just wait it out, and then at some point go back to the gym after everyone cleared the area. But if the killer had been hiding in the storeroom or the ladder shaft at the time, we couldn't possibly have found them. And after you and Hiroko left the gym, the killer got out and walked through the exit like nothing ever happened. Which means Kako really was killed. We don't have concrete proof of that yet. However, this does disprove the previous notion that it couldn't possibly have been murder. Wait. Assuming for a moment she was murdered, wouldn't that also prove the killer was an outsider? Because when we found Kako's body, Takemaru, Shoma, and I were in the infirmary, whereas everyone else was in the gym. No, not everyone else. 2 were missing. That's right, Darumi and Ima. Yeah, Ima couldn't have been the killer. He worshipped the ground she walked on. Darumi, though, she said she was playing slots or something. She could have been lying through her teeth. It's always possible that an outsider did it. You made that life detection device yourself, unless you're telling me you made that number up. I did no such thing. That was the correct number, but the killer could have already gotten away by the time I finished making the device, right? Just then, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye. An item on the ground next to the cockpit of the escape pod. Caught my eye for some reason, and I walked slowly over to pick it up. IT? It? Pennywise? He's the fucking murderer? What's that? A handkerchief? So it seems. I see something embroidered on it. It reads IT. Information technology? Maybe just it, as in an it girl? I'm the ITGIRL. Could it be referring to the initials of a name? Ima Tsukumo? There's no fucking way. Ima Tsukumo? No. What the fuck? Why would he? Okay, this is pretty damning evidence, but why would he do it? When we exited the gym, we saw it was already nighttime. I asked Takemaru and Tsubasa to gather the others before heading to Ima's room myself. Come out, Ima. I need to ask you about something. Somehow it felt like he would keep hiding if I told him about the handkerchief, so I decided not to say anything for now. We found a clue that may lead us to Kako's killer. I made that assertion even though I had no solid proof she had been killed before. I wanted to get him out of the room. A short while later, I heard the door being unlocked. And then Ima appeared from behind it. You believe me about my dear sister being murdered? Yes. Can you come with me? Slowly but surely, Ima nodded in assent. Takimaru, Tsubasa, and I took everyone to the storeroom where the escape pod was being kept. We told them how we found the place and how the pod could be only used on day 100. After climbing back out, we all headed to the cafeteria.
Huh?
So what was the clue you found? Before that, I need to check something with Darumi. On day 27, when we found Kako's body, were you really playing slots at that time? Huh? You're still suspicious of me? Then check the machine's play logs. You'll know for sure I was playing around that time. And how could I possibly stab Shoma if I'd been hiding in that storeroom the whole time? The only way out of that place is through that tunnel, right? I wouldn't have been able to get out of the gym until the coast was clear. Mayhaps you clambered out of the escape pod's elevator shaft. I'm no Spider Woman. That shaft has no footholds. It's impossible to climb. The ceiling of that shaft is covered with a thick wall. It's not something that can be opened by human hands. How about this? You were the one to kill Kako, but not the one to stab Shoma. You're suggesting that there were two culprits. Indeed, I am. And does the number 2 ring any bells with regard to this situation? When we found Shoma's body, there were 2 people missing from the scene. You're suspicious of me as well? Ima's face twisted into a grimace. I hesitated for a moment when I saw his expression, but decided to show everyone the handkerchief we have found. This is the clue I was talking about. We found it in the escape pod storeroom. The letters IT have been embroidered on it. Are these initials? Wouldn't that refer to Ima Tsukumo? I thought so. This is your handkerchief, right, Ima? And the fact that it was in the storeroom means... Sir Ima killed Lady Kako? Are you out of your mind? Me? Kill my very own dear sister? I didn't think that was possible either. Unless Ima was the one to stab Shoma and Darumi was the one to kill Kako. Ima dropped the handkerchief in the storeroom when he was casing the joint. I told you it wasn't me. You think Miss Amemiya and I were accomplices? And that I tacitly approved of my dear sister's murder? That's no different from accusing me of killing my dear sister myself. You're all crazy. I can't believe that thought even crossed your minds. So you deny the charge? Of course I do. Then explain yourself. Why was your handkerchief in the storeroom? That's because... You see? You are feeling guilty. No. Ah! Ima dashed out of the cafeteria screaming. Wait, Ima. We all dashed after him. Yeah, that guy can't get away. If there's anything we can't let happen is him being alone to his own devices before nightfall. Well, he's running away. He's got a fire extinguisher. He was running at full speed through the schoolyard and none of us could catch up. Finally, he tore through the wall of fire and ran to the other side. We followed behind. Oh god. When we got to the city ruins, something unexpected happened. All of a sudden, large objects like an onion appeared out of nowhere and captured Ima? Huh? Ima! What the fuck? An onion large? Don't tell me the Pikmin are in this game. The onion object then flew high up in the air with Ima and vanished out of sight. What just happened? And what was that thing? Oh god, are we gonna have to fight the Ima fusion again? I've seen that onion-shaped thing before in the previous timeline. That was probably a commander.
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
Are you serious? Ima's been captured by the enemy? No way. Wouldn't be the first time. That can't be true. It's all right. We can probably figure out where they went. What? You know how Ima's been rather emotionally unstable lately, right? So much so I thought he might just go up and go missing one day. So I secretly planted a transmitter in his body when bringing food to him. Oopsie. We should be able to see where they took him from the war room. Oh, that's great. You clever girl, you. Okay, let's all head back for now. Very normal behavior. Actually, I'm thankful. If anyone deserves to be tracked, it's Ima. Split into two teams. The rescue team and the defense team. Okay, rescue team is me, Hiruko, Takimaru, Tsubasa, and Kurara. Oh man, Nozomi's being held back? Damn. Must we rescue him even though he may very well be the killer? It's not set in stone yet. What if it was all a mistake? Could you ever live with the fact that you abandoned an innocent friend? I knew you would say that. I was just making sure. Having only 5 people on the defense team is not very reassuring. Yeah, we can't add one more or something? No, what if the enemy attacks in the meantime? Can't afford to be lax on home security. In that case, Takumi. Yeah, it's time. Everybody follow me. Oh shit. We have our +1. Sir Takumi, Lady Eva is out and about now. Why have you done such a thing? Yes, as you can see, I let her out. But why? I intend to let her join the rescue team. Huh? I explained about the bomb in Eva's body and the remote detonator we had made to trigger it. Are you and you really think this will work? If you feel she's acting suspicious, you can press the button to blow her up yourself. Huh? I put the remote detonator into an astonished Hiruko's hand. Now, do you feel reassured? Hiruko felt silent at my words. After a few moments, she said, have it your way. We got 2 purple-haired baddies. Let's go. Thank you for having me on your team. I look forward to being useful to you. All right then, we'll be right back. With Ima. Good luck. Stay safe. Rescue team set off for the enemy relay station where Ima was being held captive. By the time we got close to the relay station, the sun was just starting to rise. We got off the bus and climbed up a small hill to survey the relay station. Is it the same pyramid thing again? Yeah.
We don't know where exactly Ima is being held in this base, but that doesn't matter. Let's just bust in there and start kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, let's start busting.
Yeah, you guys already saw how that commander could fly.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
That has to be Quenzele.
Quenzele?
Quenzele? Is that his name?
Yes, and he's an absolute creep. Feel free to make mincemeat out of him.
Eva has a nice voice.
A flying enemy? Sounds like a headache already. How do we even get to him?
Oh, fuck, we don't have Kako with us because she's dead.
We'll be fine with my specialist skill on our side. I'll whip up some surface-to-air artillery and knock him down in one shot.
It's nowhere near as good as Kako,
The
though.
thing is, I'll have to start crafting it after he actually appears.
Why? Can't you just make it now?
This particular weapon can only hold its shape for 5 minutes. After that, its internal pressure will cause it to explode.
Are you serious? That sucks.
Got it. Guess there's no helping it then.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out.
Oh, I want to say Eva. Transform. this play out because I want to see Eva. Oh, she's wearing artificial class armor. She's not in her usual suit. Alrighty. Annihilate all enemies in one turn. It shouldn't be too bad, right? Let's see here.
I'm fully prepared.
Eva is a long-range attacker that specializes in attacking while moving. Her specialist skill, Special Fitness, automatically gives her attack +2 when moving and attacking. Okay? So it's like if Kako was actually able to move. Sure. Which is infinitely better. Hollow Blade. What's your range? Oh, it's like a line. Okay. Mow down enemies in front in a vertical line. Flight +2. Great. That's your only move. Okay. And
I'm
this
ready
does
to go.
3 damage. Holy shit, she's strong. Okay. What do we do? What do we do?
Let's do this!
Let's go.
Okay, the bombs, I gotta remember what they do. Damage enemies within 8 spaces, and they do 5 damage. Right, so just gotta kill the bombs, and everything will be great.
Understood.
What's your move for 5? So if I'm able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I'm able to clear this, then Ava will be able to tap that thing and do good stuff. So I think the right move here is to
Let's freaking go!
do this.
Good to go.
Actually, let's start with this. Right? That's gonna clear this space for Ava.
Yeah.
Huge. +2 AP.
Leave this to me.
And we'll do this.
Here goes.
Let's give it to him!
And we'll do one of these. Huge.
Time to move.
Now what
Locked and
do?
loaded.
Probably this.
Don't try to stop me.
7 AP. Easy peasy. Okay.
Time for battle.
Ready when you are.
Probably just use Tsubasa to kill everyone else because she can't be fatigued, right?
I'm taking
Yeah.
the wheel. How's this? Locked and loaded. Ah! I'm good whenever. Out of the way. Leave it to me. How's this?
Easy. All right. Now we gotta annihilate everybody. We have a good amount of voltage.
Understood.
If I attack boost, then she's able to kill every 4 health guy in one shot, which
I'm
is
taking the
really
wheel.
good. So that's what I'm gonna do. buff everyone here. It's probably better if I buff Takimaru too, but there's no good way to do that. Because I want to keep Tsubasa in a safe spot.
I'll protect you. Very appreciated.
So let's do that.
I'm fully prepared.
Something like this, maybe? Oh, and it hits around her too, right? No, it doesn't.
You're in the way. You're finished. Leave this to me.
I've got this.
Now then, to business.
Let's fracture some craniums.
How's this? Broken so soon.
Let's go.
What's your ability? Nothing, you're just fat.
I'm good whenever. Ready when you are.
Understood.
I'm good whenever.
Here we go. That's it.
I'm taking the wheel. Shifting
There's
gears.
one. My turn.
Let's do this.
Die. How unsatisfying.
Hauling ass!
Clear a lot of guys like this. Or
I'm fully prepared.
is there another way to do it?
Let's freaking go!
He has like hella movement, so
Let's give it to him! Setting it up! Let's do this!
do something like this. Chain ups and kills.
Oh yeah!
16 armor.
Full
Holy.
throttle! Knocked it out of the park! Rev it up!
That doesn't do too much. Fortunately. Unfortunately. Let's see. How
Time
much
for
you do?
battle.
7. It's pretty good.
Ready whenever.
What was your
Ready when
movement buff
you
that you
are.
got? Plus 10, right? Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Ready whenever. Time for battle. Time to move. Now then, to business.
I want to use another agility
All right,
potion, but
let's get
that might be
started.
too
Time for
much.
battle.
Maybe I should do a move again. Hemo Anima? I don't use this a lot, but maybe this is the right time to use it.
I'm all worked up now.
And we get AP plus
Now
1.
then,
Huge.
to business.
Leave it to me.
What is
Time to
your...
move. My
Pretty
turn.
good, guess.
this. Broken, so all right. Let's get started. I'll chop you to pieces. Now then, to business. Take this.
Okay.
How unsatisfying.
Now we just gotta clear out some goons.
Let's give it to him.
Maybe we should probably set
I'll
up,
put an end to this.
be responsible. Let's make a support tower or a turret. Let's make a turret. Probably here.
Unsightly beast.
Okay, not bad. Now we can just have this squad clear everyone else out. Easy. The problem is that we already killed the big boys, so
Good to go.
it's gonna be a lot of how should I put this?
Locked and loaded.
I don't even know. Might be hard to kill everyone in 3 turns only. That's what I'm trying to say. This is pretty good.
Understood. Here goes.
I only have 2 moves left. What is better? I think we can just sack this one. 2 life.
I'll take care of this.
No, maybe it's better to preserve life. If I can help it.
See what greatness looks like.
Let's do this.
Okay, is there any way I can kill all 3 of these in one go? Probably not. I think I'll just do this then. You have some good amount of voltage. If more reinforcements show up, it's not the end of the world. Okay, that's fine.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's bring him back here. Cutico can stay up
Time to
here
move.
because I feel like her most limiting thing is her mobility.
All right. Let's get started.
So I
I'm
think
fully
having her
prepared.
in the fight is good.
I'm good whenever.
Is there a way I can
I
heal?
got this.
Guess since I have this, just pick the support tower.
Leave it to me.
If I really want to min-max, I should just use like all my abilities and kill the last guy in the last action.
I'll protect you. Save you.
Because that gives me some more
Locked and
voltage.
loaded. How's this?
Cool. Got 231.
Now, do you understand that I would never betray you?
I shall reserve judgment until this entire battle is over.
Where's the commander?
That Quenzele guy?
He should be here any time now. Aha. Speak of the devil.
So all the commanders have weird ass names. They got Quenzele, Vexness, and Ava's just here as Ava.
I am the paragon of repulsion, Quenzele.
You would be.
I'll be sure to make it agonizingly
Oh.
painful when I kill you. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly lives. You won't escape from me.
You're laying eggs. Does this count as embreg?
He's finally here. like moths to a flame!
Everybody, cover Kurata while she crafts the artillery.
Understood.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, that one over there is cancer. Defend Kurata for 3 turns. Sure, I can do that.
Ready when you are!
I'm ready to go.
So I'll start with this. I think.
Die! This is what you deserve!
Locked and loaded!
Ready whenever.
I'll fracture you here.
I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Let's go.
Leave it to me!
Decelerate? Or should I accelerate? No, I should
Good to go.
accelerate and then decelerate.
Ready when you are!
I want to be able to cure fatigue on both Takumi and Eva. Is that possible?
Rev it up!
Seems like a pretty strong move.
Let her rip!
What do you do? Telekinesis? 4 damage. Wow. Crazed telepax.
Ready when you are.
I'm taking the wheel! I'm good whenever!
So if I stand you here... Okay. I think I know what
Good
to
to
do.
go.
First
Here we
thing,
go.
I'm going
Let's
to
go.
boost Hemo Anima you
Here we go.
with an attack boost.
Gotta push it. Ready when you are.
Start with a side slash. And I'll do it here because this way you can get your fatigue cured.
Ready when you are!
We'll accelerate everybody here.
Shifting
Take
gears!
my ass!
Say when.
Airblade.
Take that. All right, I've got this.
I can airblade again.
There. Got it.
All an
You
ass!
Understood.
you wouldn't be able to kill. But
Rev it up!
Leave this to me.
should be able to do this.
You're in the way. You're finished.
Okay, that's good.
Let's freaking go!
Now I can do this.
Oh yeah!
Now the worst enemies are dead. 6 health.
Now then, to business.
Still regular movement. I should probably
Ready
use another
whenever.
Hemo Anima. Let's do a move again. That brings you to 2. And then I can use you to cure fatigue. At +1. Oh, I wish I could hit you both, but I can't.
My turn.
My turn.
I'm able to one-shot this thing with... What's her name, Hiroko?
I'm good whenever.
So let's do that.
Now then. I can hardly contain myself.
All right, let's get started.
Or I could
Time
use
to
my move
Ready
+3.
whenever. My turn.
1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I should use that instead of
All right, let's get started right here.
Tsubasa.
Now then, to business. Take this.
Okay,
Oh,
huge.
satisfying.
I'm taking the wheel.
Okay. You, I won't worry about, because our objective is not to clear everybody, but to defend.
Here we go.
I'm fully prepared.
Hauling ass!
Ready whenever.
We'll just save for some health, I guess.
Chop you to pieces.
That's fine.
Understood. Die!
Full throttle! Let her rip! Knocked it out of the park!
Who will kill you?
Leave it to me.
I guess it'll be you.
Ready when you are.
Take that!
It's set.
All right, there we go.
Told you it wouldn't take long.
Get his ass.
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
Deja vu? Alright, you creep. Let's get him. Paragon Repulsion. Why would you ever want to be a Paragon of Repulsion? Is that a title people give you? Because you're a creep? Alright. Annihilate enemy boss. Easy enough. 70 health. That's a lot of fucking health.
Let's go.
Special Revenge. Adds attack +1 for every ally that dies per wave. This is the first time I've ever seen this. This is new, right? Okay.
Kneel before me.
She can actually move now, which is cool.
Here we go.
What the fuck are you? Tentacle. Great.
Let's go.
Do you have any passives? No. You just have tentacles.
Let's do this.
Okay. Is it ever right to just let it rip? Like this? I mean, I get like 3 extra AP, but I have no way of recovering stun without Nozomi.
Leave
I
this
wish
to me.
Nozomi was here. Okay,
I'm fully prepared.
here's what I'll do. I'll use one of my voltages to attack boost. That way she'll be fully capable of one-shotting all these guys without
Leave this to me.
using attack potion.
Understood. I will be of more use to you. I'm ready to go.
I don't know what you're doing here all the way on your own on the side. You're a flyer, right? So you do more damage, for sure.
Be gone! This is... I'm fully prepared.
So we can do something like this, and then move you to the side.
Die!
Right?
Leave this to me. Be gone! This is what you deserve!
That's pretty good.
Rev it up!
Let's do one of these.
Oh yeah!
My turn.
Good to go.
My turn at last.
I do want to craft a support tower, so let's do that. We'll make it... We'll put up there.
Locked and loaded.
Let's do this.
What do you have? You have retaliate? Retaliate? No, you don't have any counters. You just attack in a straight line, and you attack around you. Gotcha.
I'm fully prepared.
Ready when you are.
Say when.
Should I get Counter-Strike?
Good to go.
Seems okay, right?
My turn.
I need to learn to up my gameplay, you know? I gotta actually use my voltage wisely. So I think it's useful to actually just boost up my guys.
Good to go.
It's free action too, which is even better. So get some good chip there.
Good whenever.
Gonna accelerate everybody.
I'll protect you.
Saved me.
Let's go.
Leave this to me.
So that gives me actually quite a lot of
Understood.
AP if I do this. Which I think I will do. What is your range? Not that high. Poison touch. Reduce enemy power when attacking.
I'm fully prepared.
Yeah, I will do this, actually. You know, it's way better than being here. This lets me at least be net positive on AP.
You're in the way. You're finished.
Huge.
Understood. I'm ready to go.
And if I do this, lets me do even more damage. Cool.
Ready when you are.
I think this is a good move.
Take this.
I'm fully prepared.
I'll just move you out of the way a little bit. Bring you a little closer to safety by going left.
Be gone.
Sure.
Take that.
That's fine. Retaliate. Okay, counter is pretty good. Oh, that's all?
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Time for battle.
Now Hideko can go crazy. Now that everyone's softened up.
Take this! Broken so soon. My turn.
Let's do this!
Leave it to me.
Can accelerate to give everyone hella movement.
Shifting
Thank you
gears.
very much. Now then, to business. Out of my way. Balance, time to move.
Give you another attack potion.
My turn.
Cranial fracture you.
Take this. Now then.
Cranial
to
fracture
business.
max
Out of
you.
my way. All right.
Then we go back.
Let's get started.
How much is your special?
Ready whenever.
12 damage? That's pretty good.
Say when.
It's nothing compared to
Let's do this!
Takumi, but I think we can still
Time
win
for
here.
battle. Take this.
Right? Because if we
My
special
turn.
attack you, it'll probably still give us enough
All right. Let's get started.
to win.
Show me your insides.
Do I get voltage by using a special?
Don't let up.
No, I don't. That would be kind of OP, wouldn't it?
Leave this to me.
What is this? Path to the Underworld. Interesting pattern.
Ready when you are.
Let's go! Say when!
Okay. No more big guys, right? No.
Good to go!
Am I able to get enough
Ready when
voltage?
you are!
It's gonna be 16%, 20%. I need 20%. Barely there. I'll bring me to 94.
Let's do this!
Desperation. Oh, I could use the desperation potion and have a glorious kill. Yeah, okay, I think that's what
Here
we'll
we
do.
go! Say when!
So
This should
attack
do it.
potion,
Good to go!
special U.
One last strike! Take care of the rest.
Understood. I'm fully prepared. Allow me to use this. Leave this to me.
Oh, this actually just kills you. Okay.
Understood. I'm ready to go.
Is it better to have a glorious death?
Leave this to me.
I think I do get rewarded for having a like a nice kill or whatever they call it.
I'll use this. Ugh. Give me your orders.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Nice.
The pain. It hurts.
How does it feel? Getting killed by your own.
Why do this? What has prompted this cruelty?
Serves you right, Quenzele.
You're... Ava. I noticed you were here a while back, but does this mean you've switched allegiances?
Yes. It's not as if I had any future in the Sovereign Army anyway.
Suddenly, Quenzele broke off and stared at something behind us.
Overlord Veshness!
Oh.
What?
We all turned around at the same time, but... Oh my god. You fucking tricked us.
Huh? There's no one there.
Oldest trick in the book.
Don't tell me.
We turned back around, but it was too late. He fucking ran away. Oh my god.
Freaking coward.
I guess you could say that Quenzele has been... Quenzled.
Ha! Ha ha ha. I love her, guys. After the battle, we split up to look for Ima. It took a while, but I eventually found him locked up in a cage.
Ima, are you alright? Hold on. I'll get you out
Oh,
now.
he's fine? He's actually okay? He didn't get all fused up already?
Mr. Samino!
I swung my sword down on the lock and broke it apart with a loud noise. I opened the door and quickly guided Ima outside, but then... I saw something flashing out of the corner of my eye, right next to the cage. Oh shit.
A bomb?
That just looks like a regular ass bomb. It's not like... it's not like something the enemy would make, right? Like, all their technology is all occult looking and shit. Next moment... Oh, and... he's in pieces. Ima is mincemeat now. Oh. I instinctively grabbed Ima from behind. This snap action meant my body shielded Ima from the brunt of the blast. A scalding pain ripped through my back. I choked down a cry of pain and asked,
Ima, are you okay?
damn.
Yes! But what about you?
This is someone's crack ship right here.
Yeah, don't worry about me. As long as you're fine. Huh? Huh? Mr. Samino? Mr. Samino! Mr. Samino!
Bad end. Day 50. Damn, already? Wasn't it like 38? Not too long ago?
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks, you're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now. In honor of the occasion, your commander would like to hand out some presents, but if you're hearing this recording, it means your commander is no longer with you.
Oh.
So, no presents for anyone today! Too bad, so sad. Try not to be mad.
My presents. Oh, I woke up to the expected sight of Nozomi sitting right in front of me. Gotta get all these for the thumbnail shots, you know? This time, she wasn't shocked at all. Instead, she looked at me with a gentle softness in her eyes. You'd think by now she wouldn't be surprised.
Morning. You're awake now?
I didn't have to ask about the day since it was mentioned in the announcement just now.
It's day 50 today.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about the feeding drips. We went to the second academy and brought a whole lot back.
Oh. Thanks as always.
Wouldn't it be just faster to kill me and have me be resurrected?
You should thank the others, too. They were the ones who actually got the drips, and I wasn't the only person taking care of you while you were out.
I hope nobody died while I was out. Sat up in bed for some strange reason. I wasn't feeling any aches or pains. You seem fine physically. The truth is, your external injuries weren't as bad as they seemed. Which means the real reason I was out for such a long time was because of the fainting disease. I think so. Is it really a fainting disease? We did discover that a bunch of anesthetic went missing, right? Is someone jabbing me full of it? Without me knowing? Has anything changed? Maybe they're delivering it to me while I was being nursed back, while I was unconscious. So that way I wouldn't wake up as fast. If you mean the murder cases, we haven't made any progress. Ima and Darumi are still denying they were working together. Tsubasa and I don't believe they did anything either, but the others... Oh, something else has changed though. Ima's been taking part in the defensive battles. What? You shielded him back at the enemy relay station, remember? He said he's joining the fight for you. I see. That said, he's still as reticent as ever. Hardly ever leaves his room otherwise. Who can blame him though? Other than Tsubasa and me, everyone's suspicious of him. But he did say he was willing to tell you and only you everything. Really? Yep, so go find him later, okay? Later? Were you expecting me not to act right now after what you just told me? I jumped up and dashed outside immediately. Damn. Oh my god, this is my first time in his room. Why am I not surprised? Mr. Sumino, first of all, thank you for saving me that day. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I imagine it's always like this, not just because she died, that he has all her pictures up. Don't mention it, really. What I really want to hear from you is some answers. Ima nodded firmly. I was going to tell you everything after you woke up anyway. Not only because I owe you a debt of gratitude, but also because I'm now sure you couldn't have been the killer. Because the real killer would never risk his own life to save me like that. It is my deepest desire to find the person who killed my dear sister, and then smash their face in with a hammer over and over again until there's nothing left of it. Yet I am but a detective's assistant. I do not deal well with deductions, so I've decided to entrust this earnest wish of mine to you. I have the utmost confidence that you have what it takes to bring the truth to light. This is the murder mystery route. I'm into it. I intend to do just that as soon as I get some answers from you. Now, first of all, why didn't you kill Darumi? What? You think the killer is one of us, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. When Kaku's body was found, you and Darumi were the only ones not in the gym. Unless you were the killer. That can't be, right? Of course not. If so, from your perspective, the only one other person could have been hiding in the storeroom at that point in time. None other than Darumi. Yet you didn't go smash your head in with a hammer until there was nothing left. Why not? Mr. Sumino, I see what you are getting at, and you are right. It was because I knew it was possible for someone else to have been my dear sister's killer. Because there's a hidden exit in that storeroom, right? He nodded slowly in response to my question. There is another exit, despite the cockpit section of the escape pod. Opposite the cockpit section of the escape pod lay a heap of metal containers. When we moved the heap away, we found a large ventilation shaft. Oh my god, they vented. Classic. They fucking vented. She should have seen this coming from a mile away. Isn't this it? Yes. It's big enough even for Takemaru and Moko to pass through. You're quite right. Have you ever gone inside before? No, sir. I stuck my head into the shaft, but I couldn't see anything in the pitch black darkness. When did you realize there was a storeroom here? About day 10, I could say. My dear sister found the entrance first. She was the one who brought me here. After that, we would secretly visit this place together whenever we had some free time. Became something like a secret hiding spot of ours. Why didn't you tell anyone? I did not tell you before because I thought you were my dear sister's killer. I did not tell the others because, well, promise me you will not get angry. Yeah? Because my sister and I had intended to flee this place together in that escape pod. That's not possible. The door can't be opened manually. We thought we could do something about that by tinkering with the control system in the war room. Was that your master plan? From the first route? I sighed and continued the conversation. But you kept this place a secret even after Kako was murdered. If you told us about it, we'd be able to accept your assertion that Kako hadn't killed herself. I promised my dear sister that no matter what happened, I would never tell anyone about this place. She had tears in her eyes when she made me promise. I want us to live together in the Tokyo residential complex again. Just the two of us. We have to get out of this place first. We'll be killed one day if we stay here.
Yeah!
I believe I may have dropped the handkerchief at that time. When I was putting it back into my pocket after wiping my dear sister's tears away. This place was our sanctuary. We didn't want anyone else invading our space. Even after my dear sister lost her life, it felt like I would be desecrating her memory by allowing someone else in. That is why I told nobody. Large tears started rolling down Ima's cheeks, and I wordlessly held out his handkerchief to him. Ima accepted the handkerchief and clenched it tightly in his hand. He squeezed his eyes shut, and for a long time after that, his shoulders trembled nonstop. Oh, poor guy. I guess you're not guilty. I guess. Ima, you're an unusual sight around here. Even more unusual than me being awake. I mean, I already heard about you from Nozomi. She's been going around telling everyone the news, you know? Anyway, what's up? Just wanted to know if there's a recon drone anywhere around here, with lights and cameras if possible. Yes, but what do you need it for? It's kind of hard to explain. Can you just come with us and bring the recon drone? We needed to solve the case. Tsubasa blinked a few times in quick succession at Ima's words. Alright, give me a sec. Uh-oh. If there's a ventilation shaft here, that means... I see how it is now. Yeah, exactly. Kako was killed. The presence of the shaft makes everybody in the academy a suspect, including the safers for Shoma's case. Including me, yet you still brought me here. Does that mean you trust me? Kind of. Sort of. You don't sound very sure. I'll take it, though. Okay, let's start. Thanks. Right, in summary, this is what we've learned. First of all, the shaft bends in a zigzag shape a few times and extends toward the school building. It splits into a grid structure halfway and connects to different parts of the building. Anyone using this can basically exit from anywhere they like. However, the bends are extremely narrow and for people our size can't possibly get through them. Only someone with a body with the size of a small child could have gone through those bends. Shoma? I'm more concerned about what we found halfway. Yeah, me too. This thing, right? This thing that got caught in a protrusion in the interior is green. Shoma is green. But how the fuck would Shoma be the killer if he was already dead before Kako was dead? Unless Kako was dead first. It's a piece of cloth, right? A square green piece of cloth about 1 inch long. I looked at Ima, then Tsubasa. They looked back at me with wide, questioning eyes. It was apparent they hadn't yet realized the grave implication behind this. Maybe a certain incident had blinded them to the existence of that possibility. I put the piece of cloth in my pocket, looked them both in the eyes, and said, Tell everyone to gather at the gym at 7 p.m. tonight. So they don't know, but we know. Huh? This is quite sudden. Please, just do it. Turn to look at each other. I don't mind. What will you be doing until then? Well, you'll see. What am I cooking? What is Detective Takumi cooking? One more piece of key evidence. So I went to the back of the school, to the place where Shoma had been stabbed. Spent a few hours thoroughly investigating every nook and cranny. Before long, the sun set and my shadow started growing longer. It was at that time I found something. A faint trace of blood on the corner of a rock. It was maybe 30 feet away from where Shoma had been stabbed. I didn't think blood from his injuries could have sprayed that far, which meant he walked over here? I entered the gym at 7 p.m. sharp to find everybody already gathered there. Ava, you're here too? Yes, I have received an official release. I have been given Ato's room and do not have to sleep in the cage anymore. Oh, great. Oh, great, it goes to Takumi and Tsubasa. Yeah, get that fucker Ato out of here. Put his room to good use. The remote detonator you suggested has allowed everyone to accept my presence with the greatest peace of mind. Dude, it's actually so cool that Ava's with us right now. I just thought that the cast would be the academy students, and that's it. I duplicated the device and gave a copy to everyone. I'll put to you yours later, Takumi. Nah, I don't need one. Everyone has a fucking detonator. That aside, what are we all here for? Well, you see, I turned my gaze upward, then slowly lowered my head.
I figured out who killed Kako and stabbed Shoma.
It was Shoma. Shoma killed himself. Just in time, he screamed and then stabbed himself so that people would be alert to him and went over to him and save him with the Revive-O-Matic. That way he would kind of clear his own name by also being a victim. E. Yeah, buddy. I'm looking at you. Get him the fuck out of here. Oh, everyone's taking turns moaning? Mr. Sumino, wait a minute, please. You just said with absolute certainty that my dear sister was indeed killed? Yes, the situation points to that fact. Who did it? Ima, I need you to promise me something first. Promise you won't lay a finger on the killer when you realize who they are. I won't tell you the truth unless you promise me that. As I'm gritting his teeth with a scowl on his face, still he nodded firmly and said, Fine, I promise that I won't lay a finger on that accursed scum.
Good. All right. Much as I wish I didn't have to do this, here goes. The person who killed Kako and stabbed Shoma, it was. The name of that person is
13 TTX. I mean, only one person here has the body of a small child, right? With that specific shade of green scrap. Wait, it's not Kurara, is it? Kurara also has a small body. And I think we found her without her mask, right? Gamma feel. No, I'm still sticking with my gut. Shoma. The person who killed Kako and stabbed Shoma is... Oh! Decide your destiny. Who did it? So if I choose wrong, bad end. Is Shoma the one behind this? Yes.
the real killer. You! Shoma Genzaki!
What are you talking about, Takumi? Have you forgotten that I was a victim too? I was stabbed!
Stop running your mouth, and just watch as I expose every last detail of your criminal wrongdoings from start to finish.
Did I actually get it right? Okay, this is a good sign that I'm doing persuasion now. I'll tell you what happened in chronological order. Let's start with Kako. Her estimated time of death is between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 27. You met up with her before that on day 26 to tell her to come to the gym during that period of time. So she showed up at the gym as she was asked. Where you made up some reason for her to swallow that thing.
That thing? What thing?
There we go.
I'm talking about TTX. Tetrodotoxin.
Why would Shoma want to kill everyone, though? It's extremely poisonous. Ingesting just 1 to 2 milligrams is fatal. That's how you poison Kako to death. Ugh. After poisoning Kako, you put the bottle of TTX into her right hand. Then, you block the gym door using the mop as a latch. Thinking you could make her death seem like suicide with all that nonsense. Once that was done, you climbed down the ladder at the corner of the stage into the escape pod storeroom. You already knew that shaft was there, because you'd seen Ima and Kako going to the trapdoor before. You did your homework and went down to check out the storeroom as well before carrying out your plan. And that's why you also knew about the ventilation shaft. The main reason?
Anyone could have used the ventilation shaft to get back into the school. You can't accuse me of being the culprit because of that.
You're the only one that could fit.
I can. Because of how the shaft bends in a zigzag shape and extends towards the school building.
The bends are extremely narrow. Only someone with a body with the size of a small child could have gone through those bends. In other words, the only one who could have gone through those narrow bends is you, Shoma. You can't say that for sure. The girl who was flexible enough could have passed through as well, right? No, it's physically impossible. Anyway, there was something left behind in the ventilation shaft. That's what's going to serve as irrefutable proof of your guilt.
Irrefutable proof? Let's see this proof. What is it?
Here it is. This square piece of inch-wide green cloth.
Out of all of us, only Kurara, Takemaru, and Shoma wear something green on them. But Kurara's tomato mask isn't made of cloth, so this scrap can't be hers. Shade of green on Takemaru's jacket is less vibrant than the scrap too. Shoma, turn around. Why? Just do it. I just checked. Part of Shoma's backpack has been torn. The torn part perfectly matches this cloth scrap. Indeed, I too witnessed it and have concluded they are a perfect match. I want to know your motive. That's what I'm worried about. You couldn't have passed through the narrow bends of that shaft while still wearing your backpack, but you couldn't leave it in the shaft either. So you tied the shoulder straps to your feet and pulled it along as you climbed up. That's how the backpack got caught in a sharp edge protruding out of the inner wall of the shaft. This cloth scrap got torn off because of that. No. This is fake evidence planted by the real culprit. Someone's trying to frame me. If that was the case, why would that someone stab you? That one act would completely divert all suspicion away from you. Now, this next part is all just conjecture. Shoma, you were actually intending to kill Ima as well, weren't you? That plan went awry because Kako showed up to the gym alone, so you had no choice but to kill only her. That made things difficult for you because Ima knew about the storm as well. Okay, this solves those murders, but what about Gaku? And who's the one who drained the blood? What's more, he also knew about the ventilation shaft. If he told anybody about the shaft, this would no longer be a locked room case. And if we pursued the case as a murder, we would eventually close in on you. So you wanted to kill Ima afterward, but it was almost dawn by the time you crawled out from the ventilation shaft. That left you with no time to do anything about Ima. So you panicked and started thinking about ways to remove yourself from the suspect list. That's how you ended up deciding to kill yourself. If you could make everybody think you had been mutilated by the culprit, we would have never even dreamed of suspecting you.
Ah!
You're being ridiculous. This is way too bold a plan for someone like me.
Who would dare kill themselves just to make it seem like they were innocent? What's the point of being seen as innocent if you're dead?
You weren't actually gonna die.
Of course. Actually dying was never part of your plan. Ah!
In fact, you were absolutely confident you wouldn't die because we had the Revive-O-Matic in the infirmary. But for that to work, you had to die in a way that allowed us to find your dead body quickly. After all, we wouldn't be able to revive you. Too much time had passed. That's why you screamed, right? And right after the morning announcement, so everyone could hear you. Then you stabbed yourself all over and temporarily ended your own life. I can't believe I'm listening to this. Please be realistic. No one in their right mind would willingly stab themselves that many times.
It just doesn't make any sense. We're not talking about cutting your wrists or slitting your
damn.
throat here.
That's how you did it.
Stabbing your own body over and over again like that? You'd be in too much pain to physically continue after a while. It's just not possible.
No, it is possible.
Yeah, and Yugamu said you could use it while still conscious. You injected yourself with a powerful anesthetic, like gamma feel. Remember what Yugamu said? At the proper dilution, this substance can numb the body's pain and emotional receptors without causing loss of consciousness. Yeah, but I still stand by that. Does make sense. So you're trying to say that I used that drug to do the deed, right? Where would I even find a drug like that? You probably stole it from somewhere.
Stole it from where?
Okay, this is the
You
easiest
can't just gloss over the details like that.
question in my life. Perfect.
From the biolab.
That room isn't locked and everyone has access to the shelves. Getting the drug from there wouldn't have been a problem for you. Okay, we're ramping up. All right. Assuming that I did inject myself with that anesthetic.
How did I get rid of the hypodermic needle afterwards? When you found me at the back of the building, was there anything like that on me? There wasn't, right?
Tossed it away. All right, fine. Perfect streak ended.
How did I get rid
I
of the
thought
hyper
there'd
when you
be more,
found me at the
time.
back of the building?
Oh, it was that simple. Just threw it away.
You must have tossed it somewhere far away when you were done with it.
What about the knife? Where did the knife I used to stab myself disappear to? You tossed that far away as well, just like you did with the syringe. Did anyone find any of those things at the scene? No. Nobody searched the area nearby on day 27, the day of the incident. You could have collected those items the next day on day 28 after you woke up. We found traces of blood, though, far away. Got no real proof. No proof that I threw the knife away after stabbing myself. I do have proof. It's not with me right now, but I did find something. There was something some 30 feet away from where we found you.
What was it? What
Champagne,
did you
airplane,
find?
or blood stain? Found some champagne.
I saw bloodstains. Just a little patch on the corner of a rock.
In a place where blood from your injuries couldn't have reached. Those stains prove that bloodied knife had been thrown over there. That's enough already. It doesn't matter what you're trying to say because you have no solid proof.
The green cloth was the only piece of substantial evidence you managed to produce. Anyone could have left that behind to frame me. All it proves is that I could have committed this crime. But
A lie? Okay. Here we go.
It's time you stopped playing dumb, Shoma.
I do actually have another piece of conclusive evidence. What? The bottle of TTX Kako's holding. Your fingerprints were on it. We're just making up some bullshit? What is this, Danganronpa V3?
that can't be. It can't be.
Are you gonna say, oh, I can't be, I was wearing gloves? And it's like, oh, so you admitted.
My fingerprints can't be on that bottle. I was wearing gloves when I...
When you...
You fell for it.
Got him.
No. That was just a slip of the tongue. I mean, it was just... Anyway, I'm not...
Give it up, Shoma. I'll say it again. The person who killed Kako by making her drink TTX, it was none other than you!
Dramatic finger point.
Shoma Genzake!
Shoma Genzake!
Ah!
Mind shatter. Takumi, you got a few things wrong, but for the most part, you were correct. It was me. I killed Kako. Back off, Ima. You promised. So, which parts did I get wrong? The entire premise to begin with. I did not kill her of my own volition. I was ordered to by a certain someone. Let's call this person X for now. Stop trying to make excuses for yourself. I'm telling the truth. Please believe me. Tell us more about this order you received. Just before dawn on day 26, I woke up to someone tapping my cheek. When I opened my eyes, X was there right in front of me. You didn't lock the door? I did. I think X was already hiding inside before I came in. Oh my god. It's Ato again. They did the Ato thing. They hid under the bed. When in doubt, fucking hide under the bed. No one will suspect a thing. What did X say? X said,
I killed Gaku and intend to make you my next target.
okay, Zero.
But I'll let you off if you follow my instructions. If you go against me or tell the others about my existence, I'll blow up the bomb inside your body immediately. Yes, the bomb planted in all of your bodies by that robot known as Seaway.
So this person is able to detonate the bombs. Somehow. Just who is this X person? I don't know. They were wearing a long black poncho. They wore a mask over their face and used a voice changer to hide their real voice. It sounds like the fake stabber you made up to fool us. I mean, it's true I wasn't stabbed by a person of that description, but that person definitely exists. What happened after that? I followed X's instructions. I didn't want to be killed the way Gaku had been. X came up with the entire plan. He told me about the ladder shaft, escape pod hanger, and ventilation shaft. The tetrodotoxin, it was X who obtained that bottle of TTX2. After that, I simply asked Kako to meet using the script X had prepared. What did the script say? To speak to her in the afternoon of day 26. Kako, I know about the storeroom with the escape pod too. I did some research in the library and found a way to open the cockpit and launch the pod into space. So, would you like to escape from this academy together with me and Ima? So, come with Ima to the gym tonight at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Nothing suspicious about that. My plan was not to kill just Kako, but Ima as well. Because they were the only other people who knew about the storeroom. Killing them both at the same time in a locked room would make their death seem like suicide. Only Kako showed up at the gym at the specified time at 2 a.m. Why? Kako said this. I haven't told my dear brother what you told me yet. First, I need to verify whether your information is authentic or not. If it's true, then we set off tomorrow. But keep it a secret from my dear brother, alright? I want to surprise him. I hesitated to execute the plan because she showed up alone. X also told me.
If you chicken out and do nothing, I'll still blow you up.
The fucking Danganronpa Blackened strikes back. Faceless, dark guy. Takumi more or less covered what happened after that until I returned to the school building. Except I had not foreseen that my backpack would get torn along the way. After returning to the first floor of the school building, I was at a loss because I didn't know what I was supposed to do about Ima. It was going to be difficult to kill him because the sun had already risen by then. Suddenly X appeared again.
Ima probably knows about the ventilation shaft. If he spills the beans, they'll all know Kako didn't die in a locked room. They'll start investigating the case as a murder instead of assuming it was a suicide. The morning announcement will be playing soon. You won't make it back to the roof in time. Somebody will realize you were out and about before dawn. But rest assured, for if you do as I say, you'll never even make it to the suspect list.
Of course, he couldn't think of such a master plan himself. He was just told instructions. That's why you went back to the back of the building, and yes, I had been left with no other choice. But I was hesitant right until the moment I injected myself with that gamma field. Once I did that, it was as if my sense of fear completely evaporated. Oh, X gave me the gamma field as well, along with a knife and syringe. I'm pretty sure X must have been the one to collect the knife and syringe that I dropped after I did the deed, because I know I definitely didn't retrieve them. The story thus told, Shoma slumped his shoulders and bowed his head deeply. The silence that followed stretched on until Hideko finally spoke up. I just have one last question, Shoma. Do the words back or heart ring any bells? Back or heart? No, I have no idea. Seems like person X is our culprit for that. Thank you. Your reaction was the answer I needed. I guess that's it. That, Takumi. Yeah, X must have done it. Shoma was involved in that particular affair. Everybody was looking at us in confusion, probably because nobody knew that someone had stolen the hearts from the dead bodies. Then Shoma started trembling like a leaf as if he suddenly remembered something. Oh no, that's it. I'm gone for. I told you about X. The bomb inside me is going to blow up now. Nothing's happening. Did this X person lie to you? I think they must have. Beep beep. An amateur can't possibly make a detonator for the bomb in your bodies. Only someone with my level of skill and experience. Don't say that, Angie. You're going to implicate yourself. So Mr. Genzaki won't be executed. Then I'll do it myself. I'll kill you. I'll tear you limb from limb. Ima let out a guttural roar and charged towards Shoma so quickly nobody had time to react. He shoved Shoma to the ground, clambered on top of him, and started strangling him so hard it almost seemed like he might rip his head off.
Go to hell!
Ima, no!
I ran over in a panic and pulled Ima off. Shoma had fainted and was frothing in his mouth. Yagami darted over and conducted a quick check.
He's fine. Just passed out.
Damn it! Damn it!
Dude, this sucks.
Dear sister! My dear sister! My dear sister!
After the heartbreaking outburst, Ima simply collapsed in the spot. Nozomi and Tsubasa rushed over and started comforting him. Everybody else was at a loss, simply staring quietly at Ima as they stood rooted to the spot. The sound of Ima's pained wails echoed coldly and endlessly through the walls of the building. What a fucking day. It's still day 50. Shoma's in jail. Great. I was wondering when they'd put the second cell to use. Wait. But Eva's not in the first cell anymore. She's in Eito's room. I wonder how Eva would decorate her room. We moved to the unconscious Shoma in the cage in the courtyard and made sure it was properly locked. He's standing up though. You sure he's unconscious? Everyone returned to their rooms without saying another word. Soon found myself completely alone. Looking up at the night sky, I thought about what had happened. I'm thinking about what would have happened if I got my accusation wrong. Kaku's case had been solved, but that didn't mean it was all over. Someone out there killed Gaku and instructed Shoma to kill Kako. This was likely the same person who had been stealing hearts from the bodies in the morgue. X, the real mastermind behind this entire string of events. I had to find out who this person was by hook or by crook. And I would, no matter what I did. I clenched my fists tightly. I would let nothing shake me from this firm resolve.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready for... Prepare. Be ready to give your...
Guys! Wake up! Something's happened!
Oh no. Oh fuck. Someone else is dead, huh? Well, at least it's not Nozomi. Or Hiroko. What happened? What's going on? Oh, Shoma's probably dead, isn't he? In his cell. I was up early, so I went to check on Shoma, and... Shoma, he... What happened to him? Just come with me, quickly. He's dead? Is he dead by 1,000 stabs? But how? We had the key. There we saw. They just copy pasted his this artwork from outside to inside. Good use of resources. Smart use of assets. Assets. I cannot talk. Need some water. It's been a while, guys. You talk for long enough, read every single bit of dialogue, you're bound to mess up at some point.
Shoma!
Oh. Kyoshi grabbed the gate and tried to open it.
It is still locked and will not budge. Doesn't Takumi have the key?
Hold on, I'll unlock it now.
I dug the key out of my pocket and slotted it into the keyhole. Oh no, you know what? This makes it even worse for us. Because we're the only ones with the key. So who the fuck would be able to get inside and stab him? Other than us. Oh no. I immediately ran to Shoma and touched his neck, checking for a pulse. That moment, something felt a little off.
It's wet.
What?
I touched his clothes and they were wet as well.
Well, is he alive or not?
I already checked that. As you can clearly see, he's already...
Maybe we can still revive him if we bring him to the infirmary like last time.
Since I touched the body, I knew already that too much time had passed, but I decided to go along with it anyway.
Yeah, we should try that.
You might as well try. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death, day 51, between 2 and 5 a.m. Multiple stab wounds in the chest and abdomen. The murder weapon is likely a sharp blade or about 8 inches long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. After everyone had a chance to view the monitor, the mood in the room became heavier. What was going on? How'd the killer get to Shoma when the cage was locked? Takumi, did you lock your door last night? Yes, I did, so nobody could have stolen the key from me while I was sleeping. And I know I'm repeating myself, but that key is unique. It cannot be copied. Well, that narrows down the list of possible suspects. It's just Takumi, right? Don't you ever get tired of mindlessly repeating the same thing? Are we overlooking the other possibility that he stabbed himself like before? This time in a way that would be impossible for us to revive him. I can't think of any other reason why he'd wind up dead in a locked cage in the middle of the night. Well then, who supplied him with a knife? It had to be X, right? If it was X, they would have passed some gamma fuel in a syringe. Yeah, ain't no one strong enough to keep mutilating yourself like that without being drugged the hell out of their mind. He could have used one of the bottles that had been stolen previously. We moved Shoma's remains to the morgue. And then there were 4. At Ima's request, we made sure that Kako and Shoma's bodies were not placed next to each other. Fair enough, I suppose. Ima walked to Shoma's dead body and stared at it for a long time. Then he said, "You got what you deserved." At least Ima didn't have to get his hands bloody. After that, we investigated the courtyard together. Despite combing over every inch of the area, we found no trace of a knife or syringe. The only thing we found was... a condom? A fucking rubber? It was lying on the floor near Shoma's cage. Although I couldn't immediately figure out if it was related to the case, I decided to stuff it into my pocket just in case. What the fuck is a balloon doing here? Soon the last rays of sunlight disappeared into the horizon and the darkness of night took over. Back in the rec room. This makes it 3 people who could have lost their lives. Who would have lost their lives because of X. We don't know for sure if X had anything to do with Shoma's case yet. Of course they did. We'd all be in serious trouble if it wasn't X. Because that would mean there are 2 killers of X's caliber running around free. So, who do you think X might be? Everyone fell silent. This was the question I was dreading the most. It seemed like the others felt the same. Ever since Shoma shared his side of the story last night, we've all been avoiding that particular issue. But it was time to face reality. I steeled myself and turned to Tsubasa. Tsubasa, do you still have the organic life detection device? Yes? 12. The exact same number as the people present here. That means... somebody among us is X. Who is it? Who is the imposter? Who is sus? No, wait. It could have been someone who came in at midnight and left the school before the sun came up. Is only ever the optimist. Sadly, that's not possible. This device comes with a history log. At 4 a.m. last night, the number changed from 13 to 12 and stayed there. Aha. So Sir Shoma was murdered at 4 a.m. last night. Huh? Yeah? Miss Makadori, we are discussing something more important here. The number reduced by 1 when Shoma lost his life, but after that, it neither went up or down, proving that nobody came into the school or left it, right? Yes. The thing is, we're all screwed if we don't do something. X threatened to kill us all in that message, and they're doing just that. The more we put this off, the more people will be dropping dead, one by one. Well, I agree with the part about doing something, at least. Hey, Takumi, you're the leader. Come up with something. Maybe... How about we make it compulsory to move around in groups of at least 3 during the day? Didn't someone mention before that 3 is a risky number? That was because your 2 other teammates could be working together. But the situation has changed. According to Shoma, X is just 1 person. That's right, so a group of 3 should be fine. What about at night? Looks like that's the main thing. So far, all of them were taken out at night. Then we should... sleep in groups of 3? What the fuck is this? Phew, done and done. Are we all going to be sleeping here from now on? How bland and boring. Getting evacuation center vibes here. Would you prefer bland and boring or dead in a ditch? We've used curtains to divide the area up into rooms, so everybody will have some semblance of privacy. Is this really gonna work? What if the killer strikes while we're all sleeping? In fact, that's why we've avoided sleeping in one spot until now, right? Yes, and that's why I'm thinking of having a sentry system. 3 people will be on watch at all times. We'll also rotate 1 person out every hour. Anything happens, just shout. That's reassuring. Now I can get a good night's rest. My skin will thank me. Looks like we're agreed then. It's genius. It's foolproof. X will somehow come up with a way to get around it. There was just one other thing that was bothering me. The balloon? Oh, Shoma was killed today. I saw his body with my own eyes. Which meant... why was he wet? Aside from the blood, obviously, but... was he doused in water? Was that balloon filled with water? Which meant what? What the fuck? What the fuck were you? Shoma was killed today. I saw his body with my own eyes, which meant what? Shoma was killed today. Did that mean he would have been revivable? Or not?
A fair Adam! Get ready! Prepare to spend a night. Be ready to give your...
I woke up at the sound of the morning announcement. My first thought to cross my mind at that time was, not again, along with my sense of resignation. Wait, holy shit. It's 75 already? Looking up at the unfamiliar ceiling, it took me a few seconds to realize I was in the gym. I stood up from my makeshift bed, pulled open the curtain divider, and stepped outside. Talk to me. He awakens. I just Wow, this route is going by fast. I don't know what is going on with this fainting disease. It's very strange. I mean, he never experienced this before in the first playthrough. I didn't want to sweat the small stuff, but you gave us a real scare this time. You were out for 23 whole days. Is that a new record? Oh, for the love of murder. Everyone's still alive, at least. Everyone's safe. Thanks to your last words. My last words? For us to move in groups during the day and sleep together at night. Remember? Those were the instructions you gave us on day 51. We've been able to survive all this time because of them. X hasn't had an opportunity to strike. That also means X is still... Yes, we still don't know who they are. If we did, we would have thrown them in a cage and tossed away the key already. Now that I got a better look at them, I saw signs of fatigue on everyone's faces. X is among us. I'll be killed if I walk around with only one other person. They've all had to spend the last 23 days under the crushing weight of such thoughts. It's no wonder their mental fatigue was starting to show physically. Oh, right. There's something you need to know. What is it? About 10 days ago, we met the boy with the undying flames. He showed himself?
Yeah.
Well, he was feeling very unwell, but he said you just had to tell us something. And what was that? I recently found out there's something called a distress signal transmitter somewhere in the school. It was put here in the event of all but one... member of Team 1 dying. Only Team 1, though, because the two teams joining together had not been anticipated. The people on the satellite did not think Team 2 would ever come here. At any rate, no matter how strong they were, a single fighter wouldn't be able to win this war on their own. Instead, that survivor would be extracted and put on standby while the people in charge put together a fresh team for a new attempt. Once the correct series of codes had been entered into the transmitter, it would, well, transmit a distress signal. Once the artificial satellite received it, they'd send a rescue craft to the school. So is that their goal? Is that X's goal, to kill everyone else, to be the last man standing so that they can go back to the satellite with the distress signal? Also, the rescue craft does not have a capacity restriction. That means people from both teams 1 and 2 can board with no issues. The second to last Defense Academy does not have a transmitter of its own, so bringing the team over here was definitely the right move. Unfortunately, I do not know where that transmitter is located. Still, it seemed to me like this information could be of some use to you. That is why I came here to tell you about it. A distress signal transmitter. Never seen or heard of such a thing before. Same here. After hearing that, we split up into groups to search for the transmitter, but we still haven't found it. Doesn't matter. We have to put the transmitter on the back burner for now. Finding the identity of X was our top priority. X was most likely the one to kill Shoma, or they could have ordered someone else to do it, like they did for Kako. At any rate, X was absolutely involved in Shoma's murder. As long as we could figure out who killed Shoma, we'd find out who X is. All right. Clench my fist tightly. Yuriko, Tsubasa, come with me.
Oh.
What? Where? To the courtyard. I'm going to reinvestigate the scene of the show's murder. Very well. I don't mind, but... What's that? Can we have breakfast first? I'm starving. All right. If it's you, I guess. Why did you ask us to come along? I can't go against my own last words now, can I? What about moving together in groups during the day?
Oh.
Why choose us? Because you're my faves, you're my besties.
Huh?
No reason in particular, I just felt like it. Oh, come on, talk to me, you know why. You want two baddies by your side. I get it. I'd pick them too. Felt like it. One of us could very well be X. And it'll be a 2-on-1 fight. What if X tries to destroy evidence during this investigation? I'm not worried. They would have already done that while I was unconscious if it was that important. Yes, that is true. Then what are you investigating? One question before I answer that. Nobody had an alibi for day 4. For 4 a.m. on 51, right? When Shoma was killed? Yes, we were all sleeping in our rooms. Well, Ava was in Eito's room, actually. But you know what I mean. What about the murder weapon, or any other clues? So far, we haven't found anything. In that case, the fastest way to identify X is to see who could have possibly killed Shoma under those circumstances. The killer likely used a special method to kill Shoma while he was locked in the cage. Figuring out what that method was could break this case wide open. Who could have done that? Was thus the best line of investigation to pursue. How exactly are we going to do that? This place is so big, I have no idea where to even start. We need some kind of clue first. There is a clue. Huh? Shoma's body was wet when we first found it, remember? I think finding out why may very well be the key to solving this case. Well, there's water right here, under the bridge. There was a valve with a handle on the side, probably for adjusting the amount of water being spouted. I opened it completely, and then... frightening amount of water gushed out all at once, making the fountain look like an erupting geyser or open dam. A giant column of water shot up into the sky and came down again like a downpour of rain. I quickly turned the handle to close the valve. Soon the water slowed considerably and went back to its normal flow. Phew, that was close. What exactly were you trying to do? Glad I was standing over here. I'd be all wet by now if I'd been any closer. Next, I checked the central drain. It was more like a tunnel than a drain. The water flowed deep into that tunnel. There was a large handle here as well. I turned the handle and a wall came down from the top of the tunnel, completely sealing up a drain. After checking it, I returned the handle to its original position. I briefly saw Hideko and Tsubasa staring at me in confusion as I proceeded to my next destination. Dude, I'm a fucking investigation genius. Takumi, the ultimate detective? There are no hidden tunnels underneath, and the bars are as strong as can be. No scratches on the lock either, and no traces that anything had been tampered with. The hinges of the gate are also untouched. As I was listening to them, my eyes wandered to the top of the cage. Officially, this cage is an animal pen. I think it was supposed to be modeled after a bird cage or something. You see that ring suspended from the top there? Yes, what about it? I didn't answer, instead lowering my glance to the bottom of the cage, where something caught my eye. This cage isn't secured to the floor. It's just a bottomless cage placed on top of a base. But the cage is impossible to move manually. It literally weighs a ton. How do you know that? There was a blueprint of the courtyard on the war room's computer that had some information about it. I see, so it weighs 1 ton. Hey, that reminds me. Do you know this courtyard was originally created as a biotope for space development research? Biotope? I'll try to keep the explanation as brief as possible. It said that before world death, Earth was full of different kinds of terrain, like arid regions and rainforests. And each of these regions were inhabited by living things unique to that area. Including plants, microorganisms, and vertebrates. For research purposes, this place had originally been created as a perfect replica of the ecosystems those creatures had been living in. This little greenhouse, enough for every single creature. That's why there are blasts of hot air to simulate a desert environment. can also withstand atmospheric pressures many times Earth's range. But wouldn't that amount of pressure cause the windows to break?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Those things over there aren't windows, they're all display screens, including the ceiling. Look carefully and you'll see the light flickering every once in a while. Ah. There's no way the sky could be visible from here. We're inside the school after all. You might be right, but what about the exits on both sides connected to the hallways? Atmospheric pressure can escape from those exits when it gets too high, right? Those places were closed at the beginning, covered by partition walls. Don't you remember? Oh, right. They opened up after Syria released them. In other words, as long as the walls in those exits and drains are down, the courtyard is completely sealed space. Completely sealed space that you could fill up with water and lift the cage up. But is water enough to lift a ton weighing cage? Not yet. There's just one more thing. This. A balloon? Who the fuck's getting freaky in there? Who was Shoma getting freaky with?
Oh.
The one we found during our investigation on day 51. Why do you think it was found so close to the cage? I have no idea. I can hardly imagine it being someone's personal belonging. The more likely possibility is that someone made it using the Gift-O-Matic. Gift-O-Matic? We'll definitely be able to find a clue if we go there. Made our way to the rec room. Investigating the Gift-O-Matic resulted in a few discoveries.
Oh.
So, in summary, the official name of this is the Sturdy Rubber Balloon. It was made using a very durable material.
Oh.
The description on the box mentions it doesn't break easily. The balloon has a capacity of 10 liters. It should be quite big when blown up. According to the history log, it's been crafted a total of 100 times. Who needs this many balloons and for what? Oh my god, they fucking tied them all to the cage? Are you serious? Is that enough to lift it? Unfortunately, we won't be able to find out who crafted them. The data, and only that data, has been erased. After reviewing our findings, I put the balloon back into my pocket. Tsubasa, is there a tire pump in the parking lot? Yeah, an electrical air compressor. Is it portable? Of course it is. It has caster wheels attached to it. Anybody can move it anywhere. Why do you ask? Sorry, let me gather my thoughts first. I'll explain it all to everyone once I have a clear picture of how the events unfolded. A clear picture. When will that happen? Probably by 7 p.m. tonight. We have to do this thing again? I don't have any evidence of who could have done it. I don't have any damning evidence. Hard evidence. I need that. I only have evidence pertaining to method. The day flew by as I did, and soon it was night. The time I had asked everyone to meet me had arrived. It was exactly 7 p.m. when I quietly said to everyone, "Hey guys, can we all move to the courtyard? I have something important to discuss." What's this important thing we had to come all the way over here to discuss? Well, you see, turned my gaze upward, then slowly lowered my head.
I figured out who killed Shoma.
I did? Who did it? First, we must answer the how. How did the killer stab Shoma while he was inside the locked cage? Once we figure that out, the identity of the killer becomes apparent. It does? Because only that person could have done all that under those circumstances. Just cut to the chase and tell us who the killer is already.
All right. I'll tell you.
Oh god. I'm gonna save here.
The person who killed Shoma. It was. The name of that person is...
The person killed Shoma is... Oh, okay. Put our fucking thinking caps on. Only one person. Who had knowledge, gift-o-matic, who had knowledge of the I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know. Okay, let's think about it. The balloon. They made 100 balloons. I assume to lift the cage up, combined with the water level rising, they'd be able to lift the cage, get under, stab him while he was all soaked. I don't see how that could lead to the identity of the killer. Biotope. This one's hard. This one's way harder than Shoma's, than Kako's murder. Kako's murder was easy because we just found the green scrap, and they mentioned that only a child could fit through. Small child could fit through the vents. This one. Let's check our transcript. Maybe we get some clues here. Central drain. It was more like a tunnel than a drain. The water flowed deep into that tunnel. Large handle. Turn the handle on the wall. Came down from the top of the tunnel, completely sealing up the drain. Were they able to escape through that tunnel as well? Through the drain? But who could go through the drain? They've given me every clue that they could. This has to be a solvable mystery, right? I don't think this is a case where I have to get it wrong and then I'll get the clues to who X actually is in that route. I think I'm able to solve this given the clues that they gave me. Weighs 1 ton. I don't think balloons and water is enough to lift up a 1-ton cage though, right? The only person I think who would have the physical strength to lift that would be Moko. They're not windows. Withstand atmospheric pressures many times Earth's range. As long as the walls on those exits and drains are down, the courtyard is completely sealed space. They completely flooded the courtyard then. So who could have done this? Gift-o-matic. So this brings to mind Darumi, who said she was doing slots a lot, right? Investigating the gift-o-matic resulted in a few discoveries. Sturdy rubber loom. It's very durable. So anybody could have moved the air pump. Who the fuck did it? I don't want to just like make a crap shoot guess. Like, I think this is solvable. Who could have done it? I don't think it's Ema. Is it Eva? I'm not sure how the balloons factored into it. I'm guessing they tied the balloons to the top of the cage. They flooded. They flooded the courtyard. Flooded the courtyard. So the game's like only one person could have done this, given these circumstances and given the facts. So it has to be something unique about them, right? It said anyone could have used the tire pump, electric air compressor. Maybe they use the balloons to store air so they could breathe underwater? Is that crazy? Okay, I'm just gonna rule out Tsubasa and Hiruko. Not solely based on vibes, but I don't think they have anything particularly special about them that could allow them to commit this murder. Darumi is on the suspect list because she likes being in the rec room a lot, I feel. Sakumaru, I don't think is particularly special either. I can't really think of any particular assets he has. Same thing with Kyoshika. Eva? Maybe it is Eva. Could have been an outside job or an inside job, you know? Or she a double agent. We gave her her mask back. Her mask and her suit are pretty unique. I don't remember what details they gave us about the mask, but I remember it's custom fitted for her. I think it's built for any environment, so maybe she'd be able to breathe underwater with it. I don't know. Not really sure about the balloons though. I don't think it's you either. I mean, you're just a guy. Moko is strong. Is she that much stronger than Takemaru though? I don't know. We already understood they're able to lift the cage, not by brute force, so I don't think it's any of the muscular people either. I mean, by process of elimination, neither Kurara nor Nozomi. Process of elimination, I think it's Eva. Damn. Really? Oh, I'm disappointed. I liked you, Eva. I really did. I hope you're not the culprit. But I do hope you're the culprit, because I want to be right. But yeah, I just thinking through this, I cannot think of any other person, because I mean, I'm doing the thing where I work backwards, right? Like the game suggested I first figure out who could have done this given the circumstance, right? Who could have done this in the method that they did? And I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say they completely, not just flooded, but they completely submerged the courtyard. They made it basically they completely filled it up with water to the top. If that's the case, right? And they mentioned the hot air, right? From that one conversation with Tsubasa, like how this was supposed to mimic other environments. the hot air is able to dry off everything. So, it is possible. It's not absurd that that hot air was able to dry off all the wetness from the in the courtyard after the water was drained. I think that's really the only way to lift up the cage, is to completely fill up the courtyard with water. So, given that, I think Eva is the only person, because she's the only one with the special mask. Nobody else is anything like that. I still feel shaky about this. This is a lot less... This one's a lot less certain than Shoma, but it could only be you. Is Eva the one behind this?
The real killer. You! Ava!
Whoa, what are you saying, Takumi? I came to the school on day 21. I couldn't have written the first threatening note or killed Gaku. That means I couldn't have been X.
Indeed.
What?
Indeed.
I didn't say you were X. What I said was you're the person who killed Shoma.
I did not. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That's right. Okay, I wasn't completely sure, because in my mind, I also like figured maybe you were X, but yeah, this mystery is really just who killed Shoma.
Shut your mouth and just watch. I'll be exposing every last detail
Shut
of
your
your
mouth.
criminal wrongdoings from start to finish.
Dude, he put his fucking heart and soul into that shut your mouth. Some real hater energy there. Okay, I'm not gonna continue here. I'm gonna pause. We'll do that next time. I think we spent enough time here tonight. Dude, this route is fucking cool. It's kind of weird how we're skipping 25 days at a time, but hey, I don't mind it being faster. Less free time is better, I say. Alright, we'll expose Ava, and you know, hopefully she's not X, because I'd be disappointed if she was. Well, she probably isn't, but I would be disappointed if she was, because I like her. It'd be a shame if she was just like being a double agent this whole time. And be like, haha, I tricked you into trusting me so I could kill you all on the inside. No, that would be dumb. I'm pretty sure this is the same situation like Shoma, where they were forced into doing this. Alright then. Oh. We'll expose every last detail. We'll expose Ava in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream as much as I did. I'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully. I do have my exams next week, so no guarantees, but Sunday's the plan. Until then, have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and be well. Goodbye.